Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at how the Giants really suck again. Now I got a little bit too excited with this one, didn't I guys? I really thought the Giants might... I didn't really think we were going to do well. I just thought it looked a little bit more promising than what we looked at against the Saints. Now that was awful, man. Jackson Dye, I had such high hopes for you, and why was everyone fumbling the ball like that?
A lot of opportunities we were just moving the ball down the field, and then we would just hurt ourselves. So
he's got all day. Now he's going to run, and he lost the football.
How do you even do that?
They've been losing for such a long time. They know how to.
So don't blame the gloves, Cam. Don't blame the gloves.
Hard to win when you turn the ball over 5 times, and it was 5 consecutive drives.
And that should do it from New Orleans.
I'm sorry for you guys and girls that have to watch this crap week in and week out and never know anything but terrible football.
Taking an L is part of life. The good part is, if you have the right attitude, you can learn from a loss and apply those lessons in the future. Oh, did we learn a bunch about the Giants Sunday? It might as well have been an entire advanced degree crammed into a 4-hour session. But none of it is positive or applicable to a better tomorrow. The G-Men took a fantastic opportunity to improve to 2-3 against a winless Saints team and ended up fumbling it away not once, not twice, but 3 times. And then
obviously I'll talk to people before the game and that, and like my dad supports the Giants as well. There's someone else that supports the Giants that we know. So I convinced people that we were going to win this game because of how bad the Saints are, man. How are we losing against an 0-4 Saints team? I thought they were going to go 0-17. Now they're going to go 1-16. You just know that unless they play us again, they might go 2-15. I'm just happy that the Giants picked up that 1 win so we can't go winless.
Tossing it away 2 more times for good measure. Oh, we learned a lot, like it's time to fire everyone. I'm going to break down the good, the bad, and the awful for a 1-4 team headed off a cliff towards the bottom of a ravine filled with sadness, and that's coming up right after this. This video is sponsored by Football Head Coach 26. You're probably, because it certainly isn't Brian Daboll. Let's start with the good in quotations. Look, there was 400K, and if you like the video, even better, you are the person that gets me out of bed in the morning, because it certainly isn't Brian Daboll. Let's start with the good in quotations. Look, there wasn't much good in this game. It's like trying to say there was something positive to come out of the movie Morpheus.
It's morbid time.
The first 17 minutes of the game were actually good for the Giants. A 3-and-out, a TD, a hold for a field goal, and another TD. It looked like the G-men were cooking like Russ alone in his 15-bathroom house. Theo Johnson caught 2 TD passes in tight coverage, and Jackson Dart was looking like a veteran, reading coverages, using his feet, finding his guys. But what happened after?
The thing that annoys me the most is these celebrations that Jackson Dart and Theo Johnson are doing after a touchdown when we're this shit. You only do them sort of celebrations if you like, if that was like the winning touchdown. You know, you don't do that straight away and then go and get battered. I still love him though. I still love him.
Scattaboo had 1 devastating block in the second half on 4th
down,
beast,
man. Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
To Wan'Dale Robinson, or was it Devin Singletary? I don't fucking know. Wait till you hear what happened after that. 2. You have to acknowledge Cam Scattaboo's preloaded CTE
I love him so much.
And his willingness to sacrifice his whole body for this team. And lastly, the run defense was serviceable, holding the Saints to only 88 yards on the ground, and that's what you want. However, that didn't work because of the bad. The secondary once again was softer than Dumpkin Spice dude wipes, and yes, those are actually a real thing. Tyler Nubin calculated his path to Rashid Shaheed worse than the Donner Party to California. 1 play, 87 yards. The game instantly flipped on this play. It wasn't just that. The defense...
Damn, bro. Are we already finished with the good? Is that it?
Was soft all game. They made Spencer Rattler look like Temu Patrick Mahomes as he picked apart the defense like hyenas on a dead wildebeest, going 21 for 31 for 225 yards and that previously mentioned TD. Of course, the Giants secondary continues to do what they do best, commit unnecessary penalties and showing less self-control than a pothead buying Girl Scout cookies. It's so frustrating to watch this unit commit awful penalties and extend drives that otherwise would have been over. Just call them Plaxico Burress because they love shooting themselves in the foot. Well, it's the thigh rather, the thigh. Why was the secondary so ass? Well, the defensive line, which was great the week before.
Oh no, we've got the Eagles at home first, which is an easy win. Then we've got the Broncos, but then we've got the Eagles on the road, Broncos on the road as well, and the Eagles on the road. That is going to be a 10-game losing streak, and then we'll probably actually break the whole thing and make it 11 when we go to Chicago.
Line, which was great the week before against a depleted Chargers O-line, got about as much pressure on Rattler as the city of Portland does enforcing their drug laws. That lack of penetration, giggity, led to an increasing workload on an already shitty secondary, and well, you saw the results. Next, I want to talk about the 53-man roster for this game. The Giants lost Malik Neighbors, their best wideout for the season last week, due to MetLife. So
Don't remind me.
They would bring up some wideout help from the practice squad and bolster that core, right? Nah, that's too logical. Dable and Shane elected to go with four tight ends and try to attack the middle of the field and also block for runs, and that move seemed brilliant in the early first half as Theo Johnson and Daniel Bellinger did a lot of heavy lifting and got 2 scores. Well, Theo Johnson did. Of course, having 4 tight ends doesn't help when you are trailing and need quick scores through the air to try and catch up. This is the kind of ignorance and constant bad move architecture that we've seen the last 4 years with Tweedledee and Tweedledummer running this team. It's like strapping down a load on a trailer and not saying, yep, that's not going anywhere, and being shocked when your shitty Craigslist couch is careening down the highway at 60 miles an hour. That's not a personal anecdote. It seems like every week the G-men gamble and lose like a senior citizen eating Taco Bell trying to squeeze
2
out
interceptions
that last
as well.
fart. I get it. Freak occurrences happen, but they seem to happen a lot around these
That's just
two.
bad.
And what's the common denominator? A former assistant GM and former OC that had no prior experience in the roles both of them are currently playing. That's the common denominator. It's kind of like you and all your problems. You might be the problem. Wait, what about me and all of my problems? Shit, I'm the problem. Fuck. Finally, this roughing call on the Saints, unacceptable. How on earth is that a personal foul? How can a lineman play football if he's going to get called for a personal foul for touching the QB? That's just
That's a bit weird.
Terrible. And now for the ugly, and boy, do we have ugly. Let's start with the turnovers. I want to talk about Darius Slayton, who is currently being drenched in criticism like a 6-foot-tall tampon. Slayton tweeted this to my boy, the entertainer, and look, say what you want. These athletes receive a ton of criticism day in and day out, but it was odd for a player to get on social and clap back to a guy who absolutely loves this team. That's fine. Defend your turf, Darius. However, you cannot do that and then mishandle 2 balls like your mom at the local glory hole. Not Darius's mom, your mom. The one watching. Then Slayton finally catches the ball as the Giants were looking to grow their lead. Yes, lead right before half, and then coughs up the ball like your mom at the local glory hole.
What are we doing with the ball,
and
man?
2 glory hole references in the same video. Yo, I don't even know what to say on that play. This is the guy the Giants elected to pay while letting Julian Love and Xavier McKinney walk. After that, Dable essentially punishes Slayton and puts in Jalen Hyatt and Bo Collins out.
You didn't
on the
even
field.
try.
2 guys giving about as much effort as your mom at the local glory hole. Sloppy, uninterested,
Jesus.
and just there for the paycheck. Hyatt continues to put forth anything other than something that looks like effort on a football field. And this new guy, Collins, what a start, buddy, quitting on a 7-yard route and then it ending up as a pick. Slayton's fumble started a Cavs Warriors run of turnovers that was making Jameis Winston hungry on the sidelines. In fact, the next 5 Giants possessions ended in a turnover of some kind. Dark starts the second half as Casper, the unfriendly ghost, rips the ball from his hand in Saints territory. Scatabo in the red zone, down 5, fumbles it at the 12, and it gets ran all the way back for a free TD, the last score of the game, giving the Saints a 26-14 lead. After this, the body language of the team completely changed. It's like they were snake bitten. Get it? Spencer Rattler? Terrible joke. You know what's not a joke? How this team quit on the game like Scarface and Half Baked.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out.
Interception, turnover on downs, horrific display against an 0-4
That is
team
awful,
that
man.
let the Giants hang around despite them playing like complete dog shit. It's easy to blame everything on the fumbles and the turnovers, but you have to take a look at the bigger picture, which are results. Shane put together a roster that has a ton of holes. Daboll coaches an undisciplined, uncaring, and whiny team. Tom Coughlin never put up with that shit, and players who weren't bought in found themselves walking out the door, and it didn't matter how fucking talented they were. At least TC had a backbone. And so we went from last week, these two possibly having their jobs saved, to this week where we all fully understand that this era is over. The Giants have a quick turnaround, and then it's on to our biannual ass whipping at the hands of the pissed off Eagles. Like I said in life, if you take an L, you have to learn from it. And by the end of this season, we'll be like Stephen frickin' Hawking on a half pipe level.
I've seen them videos.
See you on Thursday.
I don't know how much longer I can really back the Giants, man. Because I still try and convince myself that they're not that bad. But I'm still gonna say I still think we've got the right players. I still like Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterby, people like that, and then Malik Neighbors. I feel like the offense is gonna be good because I don't know, because it wasn't. I think the defense isn't bad. I think it's quite good. It's just the offense needs to get sorted out quite a lot. But I think we've got the players to do it. It's just not the time yet. Hopefully, anyway. You guys are like, shut the fuck up. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button for me, please. And I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.